If you're running an info business right now and you're stuck between 5 to 30K per month, I'm going to tell you exactly how to fix it in the next 90 days. I'm not going to sell you a course. I'm not going to tell you to watch 400 hours of YouTube videos, just to understand some key concepts. And these are the same methods I've used to scale multiple businesses to high 5 figures and 6 figures in monthly recurring revenue, all in the info and service business space, even dabbling in e-commerce for a little bit regarding my agency clients. The three main points I want to talk on as to why you're not actually reaching past 30K per month in your info business is you're posting content organically only, and that can be one of the biggest pain points we see in the info space, is everyone posts organically only. They're either doing YouTube and Instagram, just Instagram, or just YouTube, and they're never leveraging any paid media, especially direct to profile ads, which tend to convert the best when you have an existing personal brand. As many info products do, you leverage a personal brand first. And that can all come down to not understanding how ads work, specifically meta ads. We see the highest returns possible when it comes to actually running paid media, that it comes from meta ads, or you're not actually leveraging a content system and distributing content on a large scale. For instance, when a new business comes to us or within our existing business, we tend to distribute content a lot differently, or at least in the top 5 or 1 percentile, depending on the subject. But we distribute content to the point where we're turning one concept into 20 different pieces of content. And the best thing about it is, when you talk about a concept, let's say in a long form YouTube video, then you're covering a lot of data and you're covering a lot of information in about 10 to 20 minutes. We even have videos on this channel that go up to an hour, purely just conveying information and knowledge. But when you have a scale, 10 to 20 minutes, you're conveying all your information on a topic that's directly to your ICP, and you're actually booking in meetings from it. It's important that then you turn that long form into reels, an email to your email thread, X posts, threads posts if you're using them, and specifically, one might argue most importantly, story sequences. Because when you create content organically on Instagram, you build an audience, and it doesn't have to be a big audience, it could be 1,000 followers all the way up to 10,000 followers. When you create an audience around yourself, your beliefs, your views, your goals, your current business, your services, it's important to capitalize on that. You never know, out of your entire audience, how many people are actually ready to pay you in that moment. And story sequences are one of the best types of organic content to convert that attention. Convert those people who are ready to pay you immediately. And that comes down to timing and saying the right things. Now, I have a whole video on story sequences. You can go and watch it. But you need to say the right things at the right time to convert that roughly 3% of your audience. And you can do that by leveraging your personal brand on Instagram, building an organic following, capturing their attention with story sequences, nurturing them with long form content, and then allowing them to book in a call directly through your long form YouTube. And that's the entire organic funnel that we tend to employ with all of our clients. Then you get into your actual funnel. You might be stuck at 20K per month with your coaching business and you want to scale to 50, but your content's dialed in, you know exactly what to post, you're working within the business on all the right things, but maybe your VSL's a little bit outdated. Maybe your website's outdated. I mean, we've even seen it before that people's Calendly links are outdated. They don't actually take the leads to the right page. And as novice as that sounds, it's very important because that's a massive hole in the pipeline. So your funnel could actually be the breaking point. If organic content is not the breaking point, if not leveraging paid media isn't the breaking point, and you're doing all of that, you're doing organic, story sequences, long form, you're doing paid media, you're running meta ads, maybe it is your funnel. So the other thing we see within info products that actually want to scale past 30K is they aren't leveraging the right things. Again, their VSL might be outdated. That's why we suggest with all our clients, every time they launch a new offer, yes, run a VSL or run a webinar funnel, but make sure that everything is firing at the right time. Your email sequence goes live, hits the right people. It's all timed to perfection. Your follow-up sequences are booked in, dialed perfectly. You're refining your copy every single fortnight. And that is where another hole can form. Another reason why people aren't scaling to where they want to be. So, you've now moved outside of organic content. You're leveraging paid media as well. You've checked in, fixed your funnels gaps. The other third biggest problem we see in info products is they don't step outside the business. They don't trust people. They don't hire the right people. They don't build out the correct hiring systems or SOPs to make sure the people they do hire, the A players, do the work that they're meant to be doing, the highest leverage activities that you're actually paying them for. And that's the biggest thing we see. You could hire an editor, but if they are unclear on your brand identity, your visual assets, then the quality they put out isn't going to be as good as what you pictured in your head. So then you're going to be spending more time editing your content that could be spent on sales calls, on ideating new content, inventing new concepts, actually working with your clients as well, delivering and fulfilling your services that you promised your customers. So it's really important. Move outside of organic content, leverage paid media, fix your funnel, and trust people. Find the right A players in your business, build the right SOPs to make sure that they hit every single mark on every single day. And you need to hire a team of killers. Closers, setters, fulfillment, CSMs, editors, everyone like that. So the biggest difference between the info brand owners that are stuck at 10 or 20K per month compared to those that break through the 100K a month ceiling is one simple thing. They focus on systems and they sit down one-on-one with the right people who actually know how to build the systems, who actually have the credibility, who have worked with the right people to generate tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I mean, for context as well, my agency and my consulting business, we've done $1.3 million in client revenue this year so far. We're only halfway through. And with that being said, the biggest things we see in the space is people, again, only relying on organic content to build a following instead of showing ads to the right part of their audience who are ready to pay them at any given moment. They don't fix their funnel. Everything's outdated. They launched their offer 6 months ago and their VSL is 7 months old. It's very simple fixes. So when you actually work with someone, build out an entire one-on-one done with you offer, like we have, to get the best results for our clients over 90 days, it becomes a no-brainer. For even more context, we onboarded 2 clients 3 weeks ago into our Done With You program. And this isn't to brag, this is just to give you more information. They have already doubled, nearly, their monthly recurring revenue. One of the info brands came to us, they were stuck at 15K per month. The other, 50K per month. Now, I'm going to show you where they are now. The person that was stuck at 15K per month, monthly recurring revenue, as their best month ever in their info brand, is now at 34K monthly recurring revenue. And we're on for an even better month soon. The other info brand that was stuck at 50K per month is now at 92K monthly recurring revenue. So it's really simple that when you follow the right systems, you ideate and develop a good content strategy behind your brand, and you allow yourself to fix your leaks in your VSL and your funnels and actually find the right A players that fit your team's culture, your personal work ethic, and your values, then Those are the simple things that will allow you to break past 30K per month, past 50, onto 100. It's a very simple way of going about it. So here's what I want you to do. You made it this far into the video. I'm opening up 5 spots for our Done With You consulting offer, where you sit down one-on-one with me over 90 days. We look at your info business where it is now. We show you exactly where it could be, and then we build a roadmap on how to get there, implementing the right systems, improving the right things, and going from there. So there's a Calendly link in the description of this video. If you want to see if you are qualified to work with me and my team, you can go and apply. Thank you all for watching.